PLC Network here at CES 2016. I'm standing with Matt at the Miniwing booth, who's going to go over the information of their new 380 drone that's coming out in a couple months. Tell us what makes this drone special.
Well, one of the special things about the Miniwing A380s is that we actually look at the market across the board. We look at what the consumers are looking for. We see the market is missing a tremendous value, which is the value that it's in price and also in some of the design that we put in a lot of time and investments into it. And one of the key highlights is that our wings itself is about 380 diameter, and that's the reason why we call this model as 380. And the second of that is that we have a special patented design of the blade, which allows the consumer to be able to fly extra 5 minutes in air, and which is very healthy.
Very important.
Very important. That's about 25% translations into the increase in time compared to some of the competitors out there. And another thing, which is a huge highlight, is the size of our camera. We're probably one of the best and also smallest cameras in town. And this is, we're very proud that we're able to come up with this sort of a configurations of 1080p resolutions and give that audience the best of the best. Yeah, that's.
And it works its way down from there. It can do 720, 1080, and.
Sure, absolutely, exactly.
Okay. And what's in terms of the battery life? What is the max battery life or average battery life for per battery per use?
Well, the batteries is, we recommend it to handle with extreme care. Obviously, if you're flying in a very difficult environment, we want to make sure that you take good care of it. So the longer you take good care of it, and it's going to last a little longer time.
And so in the air though, like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25, like what's the max time you think that?
It's going to be up to 33 minutes.
Up to 33 minutes?
Yeah.
That's wonderful. So that beats that, because a lot of the drones are still moving around
20
to 20 minutes.
25, exactly.
So that gives you a lot of extra minutes. So that's
Correct.
important. It keeps you in the air longer, especially if you're trying to do something important in terms of photographing national parks and whatnot. And which is also another good question. The new FAA regulations, does this have any built-in rules in it that automatically prevent, like safeguards to prevent the user from flying near national parks when they're not supposed to, or airports?
Yes, absolutely. And we value that as a very important safety to our customers out there. And in fact, we believe that mandate of setting a requirement is very important to all the consumers that are flying this drone all over the places. And yes, there is a parameters that we set in our software program that only reaches a certain point and it's going to return home. So it's really well thought through process. And again, we study really hard and we compare to what is out there in the market. So we believe that's a very important attribute.
Great. Yes, absolutely. And what's the max distance? That's always important too. Like from the remote, again, like how far can it go?
This is the same distance as what is mandated, which is about 300 yards. So we do not want to go beyond 300 yards.
So the safeguard kicks in.
That's
it could go further, but
we gotta
Big Brother doesn't want you to.
No, we don't want you to do that.
Okay, so they also have, so that is the 380 drone. You can check it out. More information coming out soon. It's going to be available in a couple months.
It's going to be available a couple months.
And this is going to be available from different avenues like Amazon.
Amazon's. It's going to be HSM, and we've been talking to several other retailers as well. So definitely getting a lot of interest out there in the market.
So keep an eye out. In a couple months, it's going to be hitting the market, all sorts of locations. But they also have something else that's new. It's going to be a camera that's a competitor to the GoPro. Let's go take a look at that.
All right.
Okay, now we're looking at the camera that they have to offer. This is the Camille. Matt, tell us about the Camille.
Well, the Camille is designed specifically for the cyclist. And what we're trying to do is, we're a camera company. We wanted to build applications specifically around the camera. So this is one of the applications that we came out at the same time as our Miniwing A380. The specialty of that is we took the strategy of what's out there in the GoPro market and what's out there in the Garmin market, and we put two of them together.
Okay. All right, and what's, of course, a popular question for just about everything is what's the battery life on this?
Battery life is actually, believe it or not, it's up to 4 hours continuously. Okay,
very nice.
Very important to the cyclists that are out on mountain bikings and doing all the dirt bikings, that you have that sense of safety without having to worry about, I'm going to run out of batteries and things like that. So this is all built into this little device.
And how about storage media?
Storage media is actually 32 gigs.
32 gigs,
okay. So you got a lot of footage, you got a lot of videos and pictures you can take with you.
Okay, and I'm sure it's compressed JPEG for images?
Yeah, compressed JPEG
and what kind of video format are you looking at?
1080.
1080?
Same thing.
And like MPEG or MOV?
MPEG, you can do it, yes.
Perfect. Okay, and this is a $149 price point?
$149 price point.
And this is available?
In about a few months.
In a few months. Same avenues as the 380 drone?
That is correct.
Okay, well there you have it, the Camille, and you have the 380 drone. This is Miniwing, and this is Matt who was very nice enough to share this information with us. Thank you so much, Mick.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Likewise. Thank you very much.
If you want to stay on top of all the latest and greatest, and or at least the gadgets we cover, remember to subscribe right here. Subscription button. Click it. You're going to want to. There's lots of videos, interviews, previews, all sorts of stuff. Button. Click it.